Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Why didn't I check? Today's video is episode 150 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is actually old, but I just opened it. It is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. I know. I don't know why I haven't used it before now. I mean, I kind of do, because in my declutter video, which, have you seen yet? You may have. I don't really know. I couldn't get this out of the sleeve, so I had to destroy the sleeve. But that is what it looks like, and it's beautiful. I love BH Cosmetics baked formula, so I thought, let's do this for palette bingo. My daughter-in-law has one of these. It's the crystal one because her name is Crystal, and I'm a dorkfish, and you know, think you could have things with your name on it, mostly because I never could. Never any jam, nothing. So I have my number picker thingy up on my cellular device. Okay, so because this isn't numbered or in any kind of like line by line order, we'll start with Capricorn. Shimmer shade is number 1, and we'll end with the Aquarius matte shade as 24. The 25 is the highlight in the middle, which I will use as a highlight. So let's generate the first. 21, 4, 22, 16, and last but not least, number 5. Okay, here is the color story. So this was the Taurus matte, and then we got the Libra shimmer, and the Aries matte, and the Libra matte, and then the Virgo shimmer. It's going to be a very dark look. So I should probably figure out how to put 3 almost black shades on my eye and make it look decent. I will be right back once I figure that one out. Okay, believe it or not, I think I have a plan. I'm probably going to use the dark purple super lightly as my transition shade, and then I will use the Libra shade to darken that up, and I'll put the 2 shims on my lid and maybe use the black as liner, or at the very least lower lash shadow, which I can also blend out with the matte Taurus. So let's get this party started. As I'm filming this, just before I was getting ready, sitting here, and there was an odd rumbling. Very strange for this time of year, ever, but in Vermont. And my sister messaged me and said, "Did you feel that?" And I said, "Yeah." Wow, crazy. And it was an earthquake. I've officially felt 3 here now. That's crazy. I don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Okay, that's definitely working. I figured if I went in with my Refer Shodo 04, I could get just the slightest application. So I'm putting it heavily here and then blending out what's left on my brush through my transition area. This brush is magical. I love it so much. I mean, who'd have thought? And maybe all brushes can do this, but this one is doing it easily. Which, you know, I kind of like. All right, just a tiny bit more. Just to shape the upper part of the transition. And I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend until it looks as blended as I can get one eyeshadow. But I mean, if I'm gonna have to blend a dark shade into my skin tone, a purple's pretty good. That is not bad. I mean, I'll have to check the 10x to be very sure, but from here to the mirror, it looks pretty good. So on my gently used Refer 13, I'll go into the matte Libra shade, which, I mean, it's not black. It has a sort of brown, pink, purple kind of hint of an undertone, but it might as well be black. So I'm just going to spend a minute blending this. I really want this to look good because I was hoping to be able to film another video after this one whilst wearing this makeup. So we'll see. Going in for just a little bit more for out here. I just want to kind of blow this out a little bit because my eyes are pretty small, and so I like to fake having bigger eyes by pulling the eyeshadow out farther than my eye actually is. Yeah, that works. Okay, I'm just going to blend a little bit more through here, and then we'll go in with some shimmer. Okay, I just got a little bit more of the matte Libra, as I do want a bit more definition right through here. Yeah, and then I'm going to go back in with the first brush in a little tiny bit of the matte Taurus shade, just to blend that darker. That's so good. At least from here to the mirror. Let's do the shimmer shades. Got Libra, which I'll put closest to the black, and then Virgo, closer to the front of my lid, or the inner. That's dry. Dry brush. Beautiful. And on the other side, I'll go in with Virgo. And then blend the two where they meet. I'm gonna grab just a little bit more of Libra. That is really not bad. Let's just, because we can, use a bit of the Aries matte, which is basically a black, as a liner. Why not? We're here, got nothing better to do at the moment. I really like this trick. It makes my lashes look thicker, and who doesn't want that? Okay, that's the gist, and then I will use the black Aries matte and the purple on my lower lash line to blow it out. So let me go do that real quick. I'll come back, show you the finished look, and we can wrap up this episode of Throwback Thursday. All right, I'm back and everything is done. Let me scoot you in for an up close at the eyes. I did use the highlighter shade as my highlight and inner corner, and the black and purple on my lower lash line. I think it came out pretty okay. I was fairly nervous when I got 3 very, very dark shades, but I remembered that I had the Shodo brush and just how spectacular that brush is. Boy, howdy. I maybe could have done it with a different brush, but it wouldn't have been as easy. I think this is good. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad look at all. I definitely would not have chosen 3 almost black shades and 2 shimmers, but I like how it came out, and I like that it was a little bit of a challenge to figure out how to make it work. I like a challenge. That's why I wanted to do these palette bingos for Throwback Thursday this year. Something a little bit different, but fun. Anyway, that is Throwback Thursday done and dusted. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.